Welcome, bienvenidos. This is Roxana from MetamorphosisRox, the place to be where you want more than tea. I am pretty sure this is going to be a very quiet live stream because there's all kinds of craziness going on in other channels. But I said 4 p.m. EST, and that means Eastern Standard Time, and it is 4 p.m. my time. So I'm just going to very quietly and very peacefully sit here. Oh my God. I'm just going to sit here and eat my popcorn and tell you all why I'm so tired of all of this. After we do a check-in with whoever shows up. If I can find my channel. Oh, here we go. Hello, beauty heathen. Hi, Joe. Hi, I digress. Hello, Frog. Hi, Courtney. Hi, Ilda. Hey, Millie. Y'all got the warning that this is gonna be like no holds barred, bad language. Not necessarily I'm gonna curse out or anything, just because I'm not going to like stop myself from saying something bad, just so you know. I don't care if this gets monetized or not, because for what I'm hearing, everybody's getting demonetized all of a sudden. So I was just stalking YouTube, like, come on. Hi. I was watching one of your old videos because I don't want to watch the Pizzagate one. I refuse. I just refuse. Hey, Elvia, I refuse to watch that video. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. So I'm freaking out. So I know I'll watch it, but I'm watching other stuff that you have posted that's like more positive. For me, just let's be clear, for me. My hair is annoying me today, as you can tell. Hey, Deb. So how are you all doing in this day 4,376 of the 7th level of Jumanji? Hi, Kabuki. How are you, sweetie? It can be triggering. It's why I put the trigger warning in the description. I don't even read descriptions anymore. I'm just assuming people are going to trigger me, and that's about it. I'm done. I'm seriously done. To see you, I am really going through the gates with I know, sweetheart, and you know I'm praying for you, so hopefully everything will work out. It's 104 out. I'm inside. Courtney, are you serious? I don't know what. Hold on. Oh, if I do it on this phone, then I can't see it. Hold on. Let me find out. Getting ready to chug a bottle of fuse. No. I still don't know how to use this phone, so you'll have to excuse me while I try weather in. But I don't want the weather tomorrow, you dork. I want the weather now. It's been raining here, so I don't think it's that bad. It's 83, and it feels like, it doesn't say. Okay, why did it go to, oh, because I changed it to, see, it's 28 degrees the other way. I don't know how, you all know what I'm talking about. Oh, thank you, Dave. Oh, super appreciative of you and your content. Keep doing you. Oh, sweetheart, thank you so much. Thank you very much. Very much, very much. Now I can curse. Yes, ma'am. It's 104 degrees where I live. It'll be up to 120 by the week. Oh my God. Well, we have a storm, I think, or something coming. I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's 43C, 104F. I know it's Celsius and Fahrenheit. Hi, Adele. I just, I act like a moron sometimes. Welcome to Metamorphosis. Oh, sorry. Yes, hit that like button. Yes. Alrighty. Let's have a chat, okay? Now, I'm not gonna name any names because I'm not gonna waste my time naming names, because at this point it all gets so convoluted and like messy and ridiculous. Hi, Miss Diana. How are you? Um, yeah, I'm not gonna name names. For one thing, I don't remember half of the people that I saw posting things, and for another thing, there's a lot of like sock accounts. Hi, Michelle. There's a lot of sock accounts that are coming out of nowhere to do things, and there's something that I need you guys to understand. For my benefit, hey Devil, I'm sorry, sweetheart. I just realized that I hadn't said hi to you. I am so sorry. I'm sorry. It just hit me now. I'm like, why is she yelling at me? And then it's like, oh, I didn't say hi. I'm sorry. I apologize. But here we go. I don't even know where to start. I'm so mad. I am trying to stay calm and think about my babies up in the lake because I want to smack people. Hey, Marisol. So here's the thing. Again, I'm not going to name any names. I'm just going to say what I've been seeing, okay? First of all, there's a bunch of suck accounts on Twitter harassing people on all sides. It's not just on one side. I don't know how people have time for this because all the sock accounts are talking at the same time. And it's obvious that at least 3 of those sock accounts are the same person because they all talk the same. So it's like, when do you find the time? Can you please tell me that? Hi, Renee. I thought you had an appointment. Can you please, for the love of God, tell me what's your secret to manage your time so that you can have a life outside of social media? You can watch videos on YouTube. You can sit on Twitter as yourself and then 2 or 3 suck accounts. And I mean, how the hell do you do it? Because let me give you a rundown of my day. I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. At 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm in the park and I walk for an hour and a half, 2 hours. Okay. So from 6 to 8, you're rarely, if ever, going to see a post from me. Maybe if I see King Louis or King Edward or King Rolf, I might show you something. Or if I see the manatees, I might show you something. But other than that, chances are you're not going to hear from me from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. You're just not. Because that's my me time. Then I come home and I have something to drink so I can swallow my vitamins. Then I take a shower. And if I have to run errands, I will run errands. And if I don't have to run errands, I'll start reading or working on something or doing something. Okay? Now I just found out that I have to have, I don't know if you guys remember, I told you that I had to have the house like completely redone by the 4th of July. Well, they just changed to the 29th. And that was an unexpected situation. I wasn't expecting that at all. So I don't know why Adele's comment disappeared, but I was trying to get it. Oh, it is there. Never mind. I don't have the time. I honestly don't have the time. But more importantly, I want to make something very clear for some people because I think people waste a lot of time posting nonsense and they don't realize that there's different things you do on your accounts. When you're on Twitter, you have this thing called settings. And one day I was scrolling through my settings and I found, and I don't know how to replicate it. So one of my account has it, the other one doesn't, but I don't know. Or maybe they both have it. I don't know. You press this button, and if you don't follow the person, you never see what they post. So you can kill yourself saying whatever you want about me, that unless somebody takes a screenshot and sends it to me and that person I do follow, I'm never going to know what you said. And I saw a couple of things that have been said. But again, I don't see you because I don't follow you because I don't give a fuck. You are blocked, so I'm not going to see you anyway. And I don't care. Because if you don't have the balls to tell me to my face, I don't give a fuck. I honestly don't. Y'all had me for a year, 14 months, where you torture me and you torture me and you torture me and you torture me. And you got lucky that the circumstances between my health and everything else was just not right. And yeah, I wanted to end it all. But you see, that's not the same person that's sitting here right now. And yes, I am not going to appear on camera a lot because I don't want to. But you're not going to get to me by calling me old or stupid or whatever the hell you want to call me, because I don't give a fuck. Okay? You mean nothing to me, which is one of the reasons why I'm not mentioning you by name. And your opinion means absolutely nothing to me. The same way somebody somewhere said, well, you shouldn't be giving your opinion. I can give my opinion because I do believe there's a thing called the First Amendment right for me to say whatever the fuck I want. And I'm going to say it because I feel like it. And if you don't want to hear it, Frog, I don't know why you're saying that, because I'm not looking at the chat, because I want to make sure I say everything I want to say to all this nonsense. Okay, I apologize. Hey, Dev. So hi, Fedora. So here's the thing: I can say whatever I want, and you can say whatever you want, because again, I don't see what you post. I don't give a fuck. And after this week, I'm going to tell you all, I don't want any more screenshots. If you participate on anything, I don't care if it's Discord, Twitter, Instagram, and you send me a screenshot, or I'm in a conversation where there are screenshots being shown, I'm going to get out of that conversation, because I'm not doing this anymore. I'm tired, people. I'm really tired. I have a lot of shit going on in my personal life right now. I apparently have to redo the entire apartment now in 20 days, and I still haven't filed my taxes, which are due in 9 days. So to be honest with you, I don't have time for you. So stop. Y'all need to start acting like adults. Hey, Kelly, I cannot, I saw all this nonsense going on social media in the last, I don't know, week. It's been worse than usual. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but it's been worse than usual. And made a big deal that he left me with the dog while I had to work. Meanwhile, here I am on YouTube. Do not distract me. But that's funny. So here's the thing. One of the things that I saw, and I was going to read the whole thing, but I'm not going to read it, because at the end of the day, it's stupid and I don't have time and I don't give a shit. Somebody was trying to defend hold on. Somebody was trying to defend this whole conversation. Okay, let me back up. There are people on social media, and by the way, these are all speculation. I don't know if it's true or not. This is what I've been told. I don't care if it's true or not, because if it is true, it's ridiculous, and if it's not true, it's not true. But there are people on social media that are trying to speak over other people about their ethnicity and their race, because apparently, allegedly, people do not respect their ethnicity because they look white. So why should they respect other people's ethnicity? If that is the true reason why this person is going on this rampage about being about passing for white or whatever, you're an idiot. Grow the fuck up. Get a fucking life. That's one. Number two, somebody came to defend this person and proceeded to give all this blah, 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 blah about how Puerto Ricans and Dominicans and Mexicans, most of them are European and they don't have any mestizo. I almost lost it, because then they go on to talk about Argentina. And for those of you who don't know, when the Second World War happened, a lot of people from Germany flew to Argentina to escape the thing, ironically, from both sides, Jewish and German. And there's a lot of German influx in Argentina and that whole general area of, I want to say Chile, but I'm not sure about Chile. But I know Argentina is one of them. And so, and oh God, Uruguay is another one. And what they were trying to claim is that the people from Europe came and the refugees, they married each other. So there is no real Taino blood, or I should say Arawak, not Taino. or African blood. Unless you stayed within your and you never married outside of those groups, that's a lie. Number one. Number two, that might be true for Uruguay and Argentina, but that's not true for Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, 90%, 99% of the people in Puerto Rico have all three bloods. So if you don't know what you're talking about, shut the fuck up, because you're looking stupid right now. Regardless of what your perception is on a situation, if you don't know anything about the situation, I would suggest you shut up, because I think it was either Vanessa or Skip came with the facts and gave you an entire roundup of how Puerto Ricans are and where we came from and how many years we had slavery and all this other stuff. And your answer is like, well, there was a lot of Europeans that never crossed. What? Are you fucking stupid? I can tell you personally, if you go by my downline, you can go to Africa and you can go to Taino. So, and I look like this. And I tan. And now I'm old, so I'm tanning brown, apparently, after all these years. But, you know, it is what it is. So please shut up. But here's the thing, and this is why I'm bringing up this whole thing, because I'm so tired of all of this. You have to understand. Hold on, because somebody doesn't know I'm live streaming, and they're getting on my last nerve. Yes, you have, Raven. Hi, Luna. All right. So here's the thing, and the reason why I'm bringing all this up, and there's more stuff that I may or may not bring up. Well, I am, but let me try to organize my head, because I'm just so angry. I'm tired of all of it, and the reason why I'm tired of all of it is because you have a bunch of people acting like 5-year-olds on social media, ruining the experience for everybody else. There is a lot of stuff going on right now that is a lot more important than how much you hate these other people. There is. You have Corona. You have a president in the United States that's up for re-election and all the madness that ensues. You have a drama channel who blatantly lied about something and nobody's talking about it, apparently. Accusations about another YouTuber. You have all kinds of nonsense going on. You have a channel who I'm not going to mention, who apparently is very racist, has been racist for years. Nobody's doing anything about it. And here's my issue with all the little people and the little channels on Twitter that are doing the most, is that y'all are showing your ass. And the problem with this is that 3-4 years from now, you might have a big channel and people are going to be like, well, I didn't know that person was like this, but you're showing your ass now. Stop showing your ass. Stop acting like an idiot. You know why you don't go anywhere, you don't get anywhere, and you don't do anything, and your channel is fodder for everybody to be talking to you on Twitter? Because you're allowing it. And here is where I'm going to smack everybody equally. Because my bigger problem is not the fact that people are making fun of mental health conditions, eating disorders, looks, ethnicity, gender, etc. It's the fact that I'm defending some of these people from the attacks that they're getting from the other side. And then when I go to sleep, y'all start doing the same thing. Can't defend you if you do the same shit that they're doing. And I told you in private, stop taking the bait, because they're baiting you and you're stupid enough to respond. And I don't see why you're responding if you're right, which you were until you decided to respond. And I'm seeing people carrying information to other people and carrying just one bit of the information, not the whole information, to rile up other people that have nothing to do with this conversation, and people are also taking the bait. And again, I'm not going to mention any names, but you know who you are. If you're watching this, I love you to death, but you're not getting the full information and you're taking the bait. And that's exactly what these people want. Please do me a favor. Hi, Jennifer. Do me a favor. If you are not watching a live stream or a video, if you're not going to take the time to watch it, okay? If you're not going to take the time to figure out what the hell's going on, don't take the bait. If you are given part of the information, for example, a particular creator went and posted one tweet of mine out of context and created this entire narrative, and all their followers decided to blah, 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 blah. If you don't know what the fuck is going on, shut the fuck up, because you look stupid. Okay? I've been in this little blue marble we call Earth, going around the sun for 53 laps. Okay? You have probably been here half that time. I have walked in more things and I have done more protesting than you have done in your entire life. So shut the fuck up. Because that's another thing that I saw online. Oh, well, you people don't protest in real life. Yeah, shut the fuck up. You know, there's a little island off the coast of Puerto Rico called Vieques. And I used to march to get the Marines and the Navy out of that island. And I did it several times, not once. And I had to sit for hours on the hot sun in Puerto Rico, because if you didn't know this, Puerto Rico rarely goes down from 90, especially in the summer. Sit 4 or 5 hours, kid in tow, because I would take my daughter with me, to listen to people speak, to get involved, to man phones, to call people, to send mailings to people, to convince them to help us get the Navy out of Vieques. I have been involved in protests for people for their right to be who they are more than once. And not counting donations of money or time or energy or whatever, I've been involved with several things that you will never know about, because I don't give a fuck if you know or not. Because that's not the point. The point is that what I do in my personal life is none of your business. And if you think that because you were on TV one time protesting for fracking, I'm supposed to be impressed, the fuck I'm not. I don't give a shit. Because I don't know what you did after that. You could have been on the picture and then disappeared after that. I don't give a fuck. I honestly don't. And I'm tired of you all acting like 5-year-olds. Because you are. And the reason why I said when I posted on Twitter that this was for the viewers, for us, the people that actually are fans of all these people, is that my problem here is that most of us like people on both sides of issues. I don't know about you, but I like Saya and I like Gossip Gate. And I like Karma and I like vice versa. And I'm not saying I'm just saying. And I like Paige and I like Peter Mann. And I'm always finding myself in the middle of the arguments between people that I actually like. And the problem with this is that some people have no problem with this, but some people do. And what they do, and this is the part that annoys me, oh, well, if you're in favor of this person, you cannot be in this. Shut the fuck up. Are you friends with all the friends that all your friends are friends with? And if you didn't understand that, fuck you. But it is true. There is no way in hell that you're going to like every single friend of your best friends. Guaranteed. I've had 3 best friends in my entire life. And I can guarantee you, in fact, one of them, they got married. I didn't like the person they got married to. Thank God they're divorced. Because it never fails that there's going to be people you don't like. You're not going to like everybody that your friends are friends with. It doesn't even have to be that they're bad people. It can be as simple as, what happened, Coco? It's going to be as simple as, you couldn't possibly, I don't care who you are, jive with every single person that is the friend of your friend. It's just a matter of chemistry. Some people seem very arrogant. They might not be, they might be, but you might not get along with them. I have a friend, love him to pieces, but my God, I know most of my friends wouldn't like my friend because he thinks he is the shit. He does. He thinks he's God's gift to the universe. And I know deep inside, this is the sweetest person you'll ever meet. But when you meet them at first glance, you want to deck them. You do. I never understood hive mentality either, Fedora. I don't even know how else to say this. I really don't. Because what bothers me is, and here's the thing. There's people that are trying to show that they've changed and that they've grown, okay? And then they take the bait and they start showing their ass. And I know that's not how they feel anymore, but they just break into old habits because that's all they know, if that makes sense. And I'm just sitting here like, can you please stop? Hey, Susan. Can you please just stop? Can you all stop? Can you all dead it? Just dead it. There's nothing you're going to do for some of these people to get along with the others. Just not. But if you really want to move on, Coco, I know some of these people haven't changed, but if somebody is trying and I see an effort, I am going to give them the chance to show it. That doesn't mean I'm going to trust them with my life history. That's not going to happen. But what I'm saying is, it's very hard for somebody to change if you keep treating them the same way because you're still believing that they're going to do the same thing. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but that's the way I look at it. Well, just text them and tell them to shut up. Honey, I've tried. Believe me, I've tried. But there are people that are never going to change. I agree with Coco. But you know what? Then don't pay any attention to them. You have the right to not pay attention to any of these people. Personally, I don't know what I'm going to do. Because I'm going to give you an example. I'm not going to name names, but I'm going to tell you. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before. Something very personal about somebody was spread all over Twitter as an insult to that person. And I know that person was very hurt by this. And this is where you know where the information is coming from, for one thing, because you know who has loose lips and who doesn't. And number two, that there was not enough people on social media that knew this particular situation. So the amount of people that are suspect is very small. And here's where I have a problem. Somebody's race, gender, mental health history, physical health history, whether or not they can have children or not, whether or not they've been victims of a violent crime or not, it's not funny. To tell somebody, oh, your dying father must be very proud, is disgusting. It's disgusting. I don't care who you are. And I'm having a problem. Hey, cats. Thank you, sweetheart. To me, and this is to me, okay? I don't care if I like you or I don't like you. Some things are off limits. Insulting somebody by bringing out their personal history is disgusting. Hey, Mink. It is. Body shaming is disgusting. But also, bringing up somebody's body dysmorphia is disgusting. Bringing up somebody if they had an operation or they didn't have an operation or they have a family member that's sick or not, that is disgusting as well. Okay? Now let's get into the other side of the equation, the doxing. I saw somebody today, and in this particular case, I'm not trying. Hi, Amy. I'm not trying to not say whoever it is for any particular reason. I just don't remember who that was. That was talking about how there was nothing wrong with doxing because there's apps for that or something to that effect. Okay, I don't think people are understanding the deal with doxing, so let me be very clear. The fact that you publish somebody's personal information is not what is considered doxing. What is considered doxing is the intent, which is why you can end up in jail, depending on what country you are. Because your intent is for that person to be harassed or stalked or whatever. That's what makes it a problem. Yes, every single one of us has our information on the internet. If you search long enough, you're going to find everybody's information. Believe me. But the fact that you can do something doesn't mean that you should do it. Number one. Number two, there's times when we will look at people. I'm the first one to admit it. There have been times when I have looked up information from a particular channel or a particular creator for legal reasons. You know how many people know that I know the information? Nobody. Because it's none of your damn business. Because it's used for the sole purpose of calling my lawyer and tell them, I have this information on this person. If I get swatted, I think this person did it. Go get him. Sorry. Thank you, Courtney. So here's the thing. The fact that you think it's okay to dox somebody tells me two things about you. Number one, you've never been doxed. So you can sit in your anonymity since I'm pretty sure you're talking from a sock account. That shows me everything I need to know, because if you really are so brave and so brazen about there's nothing wrong with doxing, put your name and your address and your phone number there. Shut the fuck up. Second of all, unless you're sitting in your car and for no reason whatsoever you start speeding because you notice some car has been following you for 5, 10, 15 minutes and you're not on the highway and you're not going to your usual spots. So yeah, something's up. You go walking in the morning for 2 hours in the morning and you feel safer with the alligators than you do with humans, because there's several people that you've seen on several occasions that strike you as odd because they're not the usual people that walk. I've been walking that walk for 11 weeks. I know most of the people that walk at 6 o'clock in the morning and at 7 o'clock in the morning and at 8 o'clock in the morning. There are people that I've only seen once in my life. One of them, of course, was a ghost. Not going to get into that story today. The other 3 people, one of them, I am absolutely 100% sure that was following me. And let us not even consider the fact that the 3 times that I've been doxxed, the only time I've gotten prank calls and weird situations happening with emails and messages to me have been the 3 times I've been doxxed. So if you don't know what it's like to be doxxed, and you don't know how insecure you feel for pretty much the rest of your life, you need to shut the fuck up. There is no reason for doxing anybody. I don't care who it is. I don't care how much I hate somebody. And you all know this is true because when Jan got doxed, I was the first one to say that is wrong. And I begged people to take the video down because that was wrong. Not necessarily for Jan because her information was out there. She had posted it. But for her family. Because her family has nothing to do with it. Same with Here for the Tea. When Here for the Tea got doxxed, no. Sorry, I don't agree with that. Do I care that they've done it before to other people? No. Because 2 wrongs don't make a right. And that is the problem that I'm having right now. I'm seeing a lot of people posting a lot of shit about a lot of situations that at the end of the day, None of this matters. And you shouldn't be spending this much time on, if you really need to spend this much time on social media trying to hurt other people, you need to go to a psychiatrist. You do. Because there's something really wrong with you. But the fact that people are coming for you and giving you all this hell does not mean that you can do it back to anybody else. It doesn't. I don't care who it is. And I'm not going to sit here and defend anyone doing the same thing that's been done to them, because you know how much it hurts. I'm also not going to defend people changing the narrative and taking one little bit of a conversation and turning it into something it's not. Be honest and tell the truth. And stop trying to recruit people that you hate to hate on other people. It gets old, people. It really does. I have tried, and you know, I don't know if you have noticed, I'll go on Twitter, I'll answer people that are talking to me, and I'll leave. And the reason for that is, number one, my home phone number doesn't have Twitter anymore, so it's not that easy for me to go to Twitter. And number two, I just don't want to deal with it. There are more important things happening right now. There are way more important things happening right now. And you people are all acting like children. And when I say you people, I don't mean the people in the chat. I mean you people. The ones that are going to come and watch this later. The ones that claim that they want to entertain their followers and they want to be good to their followers, apologize, and then take the apology back. And now we're screaming for the fences because how dare you bring up the shit that I said 5 years ago, because it was nasty. And because you've been just as nasty this weekend, and because you need to be called out on it. All of these people have skeletons in their closet. And the same people that are coming here defending certain people and trashing people that I actually like are the same people that are not watching what their favorite creators are doing. Every single person that you like on YouTube is a mess on Twitter. I don't know if it's that they feel anonymous on Twitter, or that they feel that they can say whatever they want, or they can be as nasty as they want, but all of them do. And one thing that I've been told, hey, Carla, and one thing that I have been told, which I don't have any reason to dispute this, is that many of the messier people on Twitter are messy because it gets them clicks. Because that hate watch. There's people on social media that say that they're not bothered by stuff, but then 5 minutes later, you see them arguing with people that are trashing them. It's fake. They're doing it because they know that it'll get them clicks. And Twitter is just like YouTube. The more you click on something, the more you're going to see it on your feed. It's a marketing strategy. It's a stupid one, in my opinion, because I don't want to be known for being trashy, but it is what it is. So let me be very clear. If that's what you need me to do to get more subscribers, I'm fine. I'll stay where I am. Not interested. If being on somebody's pocket, if getting information before everybody else, if being trashy on social media and having ridiculous fights with people that are really not fights because you're just making up that you're angry for the clicks and the views is what you need me to do to get bigger on YouTube and on Twitter, no. Not interested. I'll stay with my 1,000 subscribers and my 1,000 followers on Twitter. I'm okay with that. Because the one thing that I'm not going to do, and I'm sorry if people think this is ridiculous, but it is what it is. There's one thing I'm not going to do is, and I realize that reputations are bullshit. Nobody gives a shit about your reputation. You can kill your reputation today and tomorrow you'll be fine. And if you don't believe me, look at Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star and Manny MUA and all these people. They get trashed and 2 months later they're going to be fine. Okay? And they are going to be fine. Look at Onision. Onision is crying down the river one day, and the next day he has, I don't know how many OnlyFans. He's not pressed. Their reputations are bullshit. But what I'm not going to do, because there's a difference between reputation and integrity. Integrity comes from me. I need to know that I'm doing what I believe in order to get to where I want to go. And if what I have to do to get to where I want to do is sell my soul to the devil, no. Fuck everybody. Fuck the entire fucking beauty drama community, by the way. No. I'm glad you people are making the money that you're making. You're the one who has to sleep at night with your conscience. I have that problem. You know what I don't get to sleep on? Because I get headaches because of the sun or because I have an allergy. Those are the reasons why I don't get to sleep at night. But my saying something on social media has never been a reason for me not to get any sleep at night. It's not. In fact, I had an argument with a friend of mine the other day. I slept like a baby. My friend didn't, because my friend made a mistake of saying something really horrible. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go to Reddit and read what I wrote, because I'm not going to tell you. But basically, I slept like a baby. In fact, I slept too well, because I slept like 10 hours that day. But I will never go to sleep and worry about what I said or what I did, because I do what I want to do. I don't go around trying to hurt people on purpose. I don't. If I hurt somebody and that person tells me you hurt my feelings, I'll be more than happy to apologize, because I have never sat here in the 3 years that I've been sitting here doing commentary. I have not once sat here trying to purposely hurt somebody. I have tried to warn you all about people that are shady, and I will continue to do that. But I have not once done something to hurt somebody on purpose. And I can go to my grave with that. I can die right now, and I don't give a shit, because I know I'm right. But to watch people, grandmother in school, I don't have much time for social media these days, and I couldn't be more fine with it. Susan, yes. Yes. The only reason why I'm on social media is because I need to find out information for things that I'm working on. And for those of you who are wondering about the famous video about the drama community, I still haven't decided if I'm going to make it or not. Because at this point, there's so much vitriol and hate and stupidity going on social media that I can't. I don't want to. I'm at this point where I'm sitting here, and all I want to say to every single member of the beauty and beauty drama community that is messy, not everybody, the messy ones, fuck y'all. Get a life. Find a real job that you're happy with, because obviously your social media job is not making you happy when you have to be this hateful, and move on with your life. Hey, Karen. I'm doing well, thank you. Hey, Luli. But I'm over it. I am. I told you guys I was going to start doing commentary, but I was not going to do commentary on beauty. That doesn't mean I'm never going to do commentary on beauty, because if we're doing a live stream and a conversation comes up, I am. But I don't know if you've noticed that I have very little interaction with this whole Dramageddon thing. Karmageddon, or however the hell you call it. But the money, you know how I feel about that. And here's why I haven't done a lot of conversations about this. This is very messy, but it goes into the dark side of stuff that I don't want to deal with. I have a big problem with dealing with accusations of things that have not been proven on social media. And you guys know how I feel about that. I also feel kind of weird about the fact that everything is falling on Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star is living his best life. But at the end of the day, he's just as messy. But nothing's happening to him. And by the way, Shane's going to be fine. Shane has enough fans that even if he loses half of his fans, he's going to be fine. Hey, Nessa. I'm not doing good, but I've been talking about that the whole time, because I was talking about this whole thing. It's ridiculous. People are acting like children. I am tired of it. I don't want to deal with any of this. Here's the thing. You know, the other day I was watching something. I'm not going to get into the specific of what I was watching, but they had a clip of me. And I was talking so slow, I fell asleep. And I was thinking to myself, when I started this gig, I talk really fast, like really fast. And people were like, you need to slow down. So I learned to slow down. So now I'm too slow. Well, I don't like either one of them. I would like to talk however I want to talk and however I feel like talking. And if people can't keep up with me, that's their freaking problem. I'm Puerto Rican. We talk fast. Get a grip and learn to live with it. It is what it is. But I'm going to tell you right now, because I'm tired of this. I am so over this. I'm truly over this, guys. I'm just over it. I don't care who the sock accounts are. Okay? It doesn't really matter who the sock accounts are. At the end of the day, what they're saying and what they're doing is vile. It is what it is. I don't care if Shelby or Karma or Gossipgate or whoever, put the name of whoever you want here. If you don't like them, don't watch them. If you like them, watch them. Stop arguing with your friends because they like somebody you don't like. That she's been counting how many times I say it's in my video. I do that too. So, and my real life friends are like, really, girl? It is what it is. But here's the thing. I am not going to make a video about every little thing that every little one of these people are doing. And the reason why I'm not going to do it, it's not because I don't think what they have said is vile. For those of you who don't know, Jamie actually hurt himself the other day because I guess he couldn't handle the stress. And I said 2 weeks ago that some people, and I'm not going to name people, but you know who they are. Some people were probably not going to rest until somebody got hurt. And that's a sad way to think about this. But it's a reality of life. I am terrified that I'm going to open Twitter one morning and somebody's going to send me a message, so-and-so killed themselves. Because the pressure that some of these people are putting on the others, just to get them out of the way or to get a rise out of them or whatever the reason is for this, okay? I don't care what the reason is. You're fostering an environment where somebody's going to hurt themselves. And I don't know that you can live with yourself if you find out that somebody hurt themselves because of something you said on Twitter just to get a rise out of them. It's not cute. It really isn't. Questioning somebody's ethnicity or race because they look white, or taking somebody's picture and saying that they're wearing tights and they're not really that black, or that they're wearing too much makeup and they're doing blackface when they're actually just tan or whatever, or taking somebody's picture and making it whiter so that you can prove the point that they look white when they really don't. I don't think you understand how low you are as a person when you're doing that. You're just low. And some of these people have apologized for what they do, but some of them have not. Some of these people want to be peaceful with everybody else, and some of them are not. I don't care. Can you please stop? Somebody's going to get hurt. It's going to be on your conscience. And believe me when I tell you, that's not something you want to live with. Now, I have never said anything to anybody that will cause them to kill themselves. But I do know people that have lived through somebody killing themselves and not knowing why the person did it, because maybe they didn't leave a note or something. And it stays with you for the rest of your life. And come to think of it, I think I know somebody that actually killed themselves, but I didn't know them that well. And at the end of the day, you don't know what they're going through. And Robin, but here's the thing. You can tell somebody to take a break, but if they are hooked on social media or they have a channel and they want to make something of the channel, they're not going to stop. They're just not. Because I used to say the same thing. Get off the platform for a couple of days or whatever. But now that I'm in it, I realize that, it calls you. It calls you to keep doing stuff. And you sit there and you're like, I don't want to do this. But you end up doing it because it is what it is. Hi, Molly. And here's the thing. Nobody should have to quit their job because people are harassing them. Because people shouldn't be harassing them. Period. I am not going to justify anybody bullying anybody else on social media because at the end of the day, that shouldn't be happening. People should be acting like adults and they're not. They're not. And the way I see it, in the case of Jamie, for example, Jamie wants to redeem himself in the eyes of everybody. So the first thing that I would tell, if Jamie was watching this, which he's not because he's live streaming on his channel or maybe on Karma's channel. If Jamie watches this after, which he probably won't because it's 50 minutes in, what I would tell him is forget about all these people, just block all of them, and just go ahead and keep doing, because I know he likes doing reactions. And reactions is a big thing in YouTube right now. Despite what Repsion said, reactions are big business right now. And he loves to do everything related to Drag Race. He could create content on Drag Race for days, for weeks, for months, because we have enough people involved in Drag Race right now. And he could just, you know what? Screw these people. They're not worth it. Karma likes to do commentary. Karma's videos are hilarious. They are. Stick to that. And ignore all these tiny creators that are not going to bring any more people to your channel, except for the same people that always come to your channel. Especially Instagram can make them feel shit. Everyone is so fake, but the kids feel less than that everyone else's life is perfect, and it's not. Look, talking about that, I'm going to give you a perfect example of how that is just Facebook, which everybody and their mother has a Facebook. I remember about 3 years ago, somebody was saying about how everybody was so fake and everything was so happy and blah, blah, blah. And I decided to make a post to test the theory. And I said I was not doing okay and I was having a bad day or something like that. And I would love for you to see how many people came to my DMs. Oh my God, how dare you post that on Facebook? Because I'm not going to be fake. If you don't like it, you can mute me because I don't give a fuck what you think. When you try to be honest about how you're feeling and what you're doing, and this is regardless of which social media platform we're talking about, people don't like it. And I've always said half of the people that are medicated, go to the psychiatrist and get medicated, shouldn't be medicated. They should just be allowed to say whatever they feel like whenever they feel like it. And they would feel a lot better. But we're not, because we're not supposed to be sad. We're not supposed to be upset. And you just put it out there. We never have to wonder what you're thinking. Well, Susan, here's the funny part about that. I am probably in a small minority of creators that doesn't have the time to sit here and create a fake persona for you all to like. The person that you see here is the person that you see if you meet me anywhere. I have good days, I have bad days, but I'm the same person. The only difference between me here and me here is that I curse a lot more in real life. Oh, I curse a lot. But I've told you guys before, I treat this as a job. And I was taught from a very young age, and this is a generational thing. If you are my age, you know this is true. We were taught that when you were at work, you didn't curse. And so it has been very hard for me to sit here and say fuck you to people because at the end of the day, I'm not supposed to do that at work. But you know what? Every once in a while, you do have to tell them to fuck off. Because at the end of the day, and this is the reality, and I understand, by the way, that I'm the one responsible for how I feel about things. So it's not so much that people have sucked the fun out of something, but that I have allowed them to suck the fun out of something. But the reality is that they are sucking the fun out of this. They are. I don't know if you all have been on Twitter, but it's ridiculous the amount of hate that people are flinging at each other. For what? I mean, are you so bored because you're stuck at home that's how you get your rocks off? Have sex. And if you don't have a partner, have sex. Figure it out. Do something. Watch some Netflix. Paint a picture. Do something. Get off the bird app for 5 minutes and do something other than be so hateful to people. You don't, Karen, don't go on Twitter. I'm telling you, don't go on Twitter. The only reason why I have Twitter at this point is because I need Twitter to advertise when I'm here. Or if I have a question for you guys, or if I want to find out information about something. But it's ridiculous. You know, you sit here and you wonder, and I'm telling you, I want people who have 3, 4, 5 sock accounts, have a husband, kids, or a wife and kids, have responsibilities, a job, and let's add something else. Go to school, but the attention. Coco knocking. You're terrible. How do you do it? Because I have 2 accounts on Twitter, and everybody knows the 2 accounts are mine, okay? And I don't have time for both of them. Every day, if I'm active on one of them, I forget to go on the other one and post something. I don't know how you people do it. Erin's here. Hi, sweetheart. It's like, ugh. You know, you have a creator, and I'm not going to name names, but I know all of you know who I'm talking about, that has gone balls to the wall on this whole Carmageddon situation, to the point where they're making up stuff, apparently, allegedly. Let's say allegedly. I don't know if it's true that they're making up information or not. I'm seeing it from both sides. But I'm going to tell you what. I don't know if it has occurred to you people, but I don't believe any of the drama channels. I'm not even watching them. I don't. Because it's not the fact that I expect news from any of the drama channels, because I don't. I expect them to tell me their opinion of what's going on. Reason number 1 why I'm not watching, because I don't care. But at the end of the day, every single one of these people's alliances and truth is suspect at this particular moment, especially when you see something like this. I mean, for you to go on social media and claim that somebody's being investigated by the police when you don't even know if it's true or not. It's like, huh? Really? I know, sweetheart. It's okay, Erin. I do Facebook instead. Facebook is just as bad, depending on the day of the week that you get into it. Hey, Leechings. A lot of channels are unwatchable lately as it feels like a cash grab, not content. Thank you. Yesterday I posted, and I don't want to say her name because I know I'm going to mess it up. Hold on, I'm trying to find it on my phone so I can tell you. It's April. April Butcher. I don't know if you guys have seen April Butcher. Let me show you the channel. This is April Butcher. What you see is what you get with this girl. Absolutely. She does commentary. She's amazing. She does a lot of advice too. And there's a lot of stuff that April does. I love her channel. And you know, it inspires me to, you know what, come here and say whatever I have to say and go off. I wish they would report on events and state what? And state their opinions at the end, or very least express speculation as their opinions and not as fact. It used to be that way, but it's not anymore. Since Ashley said how much she made from Dramageddon, some channels are doing the most. Let's say Kelly, I'm not saying it, but you did. And April did this entire stream. She was pissed. She was really pissed. And I don't blame her. Because, to make up stuff, to attack people that don't like you. And this is another thing that I have a big problem, and I've had a big problem with this forever. But Ashley Kyle did it to me, so I can say it. If you're a big content creator, why are you picking on a small content creator just to get your rocks off? Or to try to take them down? In the case of, what is it that you call that? Flanders Kennedy? Take Samantha, whoever, and try to take her down and lie about a person. You don't have to. You really don't have to do that. Because, you can attack somebody, but in my eyes, you now mean nothing. Not because it was done to me, because I don't care. Because at the end of the day, you're so insecure on what you're doing that you're willing to pick on a small person or somebody that you think is a small person because you get your rocks off that way. You're pathetic. I don't care who you are. Jeffrey used to do that a lot. I've seen Manny do it. I've seen freaking Jackie do it. I've seen all of them do it. Okay? So this is not something that just the drama channels do. This is something that everybody has done at least once. Rebsion did it to Drama and Opinions. Every single one of these people at some point have done it to somebody. And you sit there and you go, why? I mean, seriously, why? Why do you need to pick on somebody else? Stay in your lane, do your shit, do it well, and leave everybody else alone. Sanders brought up Sam. I don't know what happened with Sam. What I saw was what April said, and it was just not cool. I haven't been watching everything or in a hurry to watch it. I haven't got the time. I've got 200 most use. I've got to know more than this crap. Yeah. And Susan, that's the part that cracks me up. Listen, I understand that there's a situation, many situations, on social media that are interesting, and some people. Coco, but that was how long ago? And how many times? Here's the thing. People did a lot of stuff 10 years ago, 8 years ago, 5 years ago, because they wanted to be as crass and as stupid as possible. Okay? They've all done it. They've all done it. If a person has shown they have either apologized or they have shown growth and change, why are we bringing it back up? Yeah, they do it to normal people too, Millie, and that's sad to me. How insecure are you that somebody that might not have much of a social media presence or might have said something that you didn't like? I mean, seriously, do you really have to go and attack them? You should have just asked for a statement. That's it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But the thing about it is they're not researching. Sanders not the only one that's not researching, okay? The other day, I'm not gonna name the channel, did a video about a particular situation, and I haven't watched the channel that they were talking about in months. And half of what the person said was incorrect, factually incorrect. Why? Because they didn't do their research. Because they saw the shiny object, be it a Twitter post or a tweet and delete, and they concentrated on that and they didn't look at the facts. They didn't. And, I am not going to sit there and go to their comment section and tell them, you didn't do your research. But what's going to happen is I'm not going to watch their next video, because now I know you're not doing your research. And I might let it slide once. But once the person does it twice or 3 times, I'm done. I'm done. If you don't take the time to do the research, and I'm not expecting you to do the research on everything, on every single time. Like, I remember another channel that is fairly big once said, I am not part of this community, so if I get anything wrong, let me know in the comment section below. I have no problem with that. Because I know that no matter how much research you do, you might miss stuff. But for somebody to come out and actually say that the person did something that they didn't do because they're going by what happened this week and not what has happened in the entire lifetime of the channel. I'm going to give you another example. This one I can talk for hours about, but I'm not. A lot of people get upset, and we're not going to get into whether he likes Jeffrey or he is shilling for Jeffrey or whatever. Let's keep Jeffrey out of the picture for a second, and let's talk about Rich Locks for a second. A lot of people have gotten mad at Rich and have stopped watching Rich because he's all about the luxury goods. Did you watch Rich's channel from the beginning? Because that's all he did. Before he got into drama, all he did was hauls. This is not new for Rich. It isn't. So if you're going to say, well, now he's concentrating too much on the, and I don't like it and I don't jive with it, I can understand that. By all means, stop watching him. But for you to tell me, no, because he used to be about the funny and now he's all about the, no, he's always been about the luxury goods. Always. Pay attention. And if you can't pay attention, he hasn't deleted the damn videos. You can watch them all on his channel. But that's the part that cracks me up about this. People want to talk trash about somebody. And again, if you don't like somebody, I'm not telling you to like them. I don't care if you like them or you don't like them. But what I want you to understand is that we have come to a point where we're trashing people just for the hell of trashing them. We're not doing and we, the viewers, are not doing our research either. We're going by what somebody said instead of actually paying attention to what people are doing. Rich, exactly, Karen. His name is Rich Locks. What do you think the Locks stands for? I mean, do you really think Rich's last name is Locks? Really? He's freaking Mexican Puerto Rican. So doubtful that his last name is Locks. I'm just saying. I'm not being racist because, of course, somebody's going to say, ooh, that was a racist statement. Fuck you. I'm just being honest. I don't know any Puerto Ricans with the last name Locks. Might be wrong about that, but I don't know any. I just don't. I remember the dolls and collectibles he had on his shelves behind him in his vids. Yeah, I remember those too. And this is the part that is getting to me about this whole situation. And somebody was talking about cancel culture this morning and how people are like not giving anybody the benefit of the doubt. It's like, you did something wrong, let's get you fired and all this other stuff. Can we not? Can we not? Every single one of us has done something in their life they're not proud of. I have done shit I'm not proud of. Hell, I smoked for all these years. Well, I'm not going to get into that. I haven't smoked since May 31st. Okay, going back. Every single one of us in this freaking world has done something that we are ashamed of or not proud of. It is what it is. Some of us are lucky enough that we didn't do it on the age of social media. But some of us have. But how many times, for example, going back to Rich, how many times is Rich going to have to apologize for using the N-word? Well, let's be very clear about something, and I am going to bring this up. Latinos in the United States at one point not too long ago were allowed to use that word and nobody batted an eye. It is what it is. Now, is it wrong to say it now? Yes. Do I like that word? No. Do I approve the use of that word? No. Have I ever approved the use of that word? No. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that certain people in certain neighborhoods in certain areas of the United States have said that word for years and nobody has batted an eye. Other people in other areas of the country have never used that word because it's just not the right word to use. Is it my business? No. Am I going to condemn him for the rest of his life because 5 years ago, 4 years ago, whatever, he used the N-word? No. He apologized the first time. He apologized the second time. By the third time, he was annoyed. And you know what? I understand why he was annoyed. Because he already apologized for the same incident. Because if they would have brought something, oh, Coco, give me a second. We're gonna go back there in a second. You have to understand something, and I'm glad Coco remembers this because I remember this. I don't have anything against Sharita. Sharita to me is a wonderful person, and she has had my back several times that you guys don't know anything about, because Sharita actually has talked to me on the phone to cheer me up when I've been down. So to me, Sharita is, but she said it on a live stream that we were both in, because it was in my channel. Because she's like, you're Puerto Rican? And I'm like, yeah. And she goes, you're black. Hispanics, Latinos from North America all the way to South America and the islands in between, just for the education of those people that decided to come with a narrative of, no, you people are European. Fuck you. I'm not European. Okay? I have Spanish blood. I have Taino blood. And I have African blood. And I am not going to parade my cousins and my family through my channel to prove my point because I don't need to. But people like Sharita get it. Now, does that mean that I'm going to say the N-word? No, because I've never liked that word and I've never used that word and I don't plan on using that word. But do I think people need to be apologizing 10 years later for something that they apologized already? No. If you find another instance of a person doing something incorrect and you want them to address it, that's a completely different story. But for the same damn video, bringing it back up, no, I'm sorry. Happens to Shane Dawson. A few months back, I don't know if you guys remember, all these videos about Shane Dawson started coming out when he got engaged to his boyfriend. Remember that? A bunch of videos came out and people were like, oh my God, I can't believe he did that. Now, the videos that are coming out now are different. But in the beginning of this Carmageddon, the videos that were coming out were the same ones that came out last time. He already addressed it. Now, the ones that are coming out now, they're not. I had never seen some of these videos. There's a video of him doing a show with a puppet. My jaw was on the floor. But again, until I see everything, I'm not going to give an opinion. And what I want is for you guys to understand that I don't want to be involved in any of this mess. And if you are going to send me a screenshot of somebody talking about me after Friday, because until Friday, I am still deciding if I'm going to do the video or not. So if you want to send me something, you can send it to me. But after Friday, I don't want to know. I don't want you to send me screenshots. I don't want you to tell me about videos. I don't want to know anything. Because after Friday, I am starting to do the stuff that I want to do, that I hope you guys want to watch. Yes, Kathy, we are. So Let me be very clear for the last time, because I'm about to go, because I've been here an hour and 14 minutes. I'm not interested in nonsense drama. If you all really want to stop and end the stupidity that's going on Twitter, you have to be the one to end it. Block the people that are annoying you. Report the people that are doing really horrible things. Because some of the people that are being attacked don't deserve any of the attacks that they've received. I just don't want to name them by name. Because I was personally hurt by what I saw yesterday. And it wasn't addressed to me. It was to other people that I care for a lot. And I don't see why we have to keep acting like 5-year-olds on the playground. You people are adults. You want to be treated like adults, but you keep acting like children. And so long as you keep acting like children, that's what you're going to get. If you want to end it, squash it. Make your damn video. Put all your screenshots together. Put a video and then end it. I'm done. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Because we're all tired. We are all tired. And nobody is above reproach here. Every single one of these people has done something ridiculous. In the entire drama community, there's very little people that have not been messy. Very little people. And by the way, one more thing I want to say before I go. The fact that you like somebody today and you don't like them tomorrow doesn't mean that you're a flip-flopper. It just means that you have a right to change your opinion. There are many people, I know you are, sweetheart. There are many people on social media that I was friends with 2 years ago that I'm no longer friends with now. Does that mean that I'm going to sit here and shit on them all day? No, because I don't care. They were good friends at one point. They're not good friends now. They might not have ever been good friends. They might have been hypocrites the entire time. I don't care. Because they don't pay my bills. They don't. But I have a right to not like those people anymore. There's people that I was friends with a month ago that I'm no longer friends with. For one thing, they like to talk a lot of trash. I don't want to be in drama. I don't want to be in drama. But they're in drama 5, 10, 20 every day. I'm not interested in being in drama. I love doing commentary on stuff that's going on all around the world. I have a ton of shit that I'm going to start working on. If you see my bed, you will know, because you only see one notebook. There's 4 notebooks right there. I'm done. Exactly, Poisonous. I absolutely agree with you. I have been checking Twitter only for specific people's posts. Otherwise, I don't bother. Same with Facebook. It's all toxic and negative. Agreed. I'm absolutely done. We're not even gonna go to Gabi Hanna. I don't even watch her. Bye, Molly. There's a lot of commentary I want to do that has nothing to do with any of these people, and that's what I'm gonna do. And if you want to watch that, I'll be more than happy to post it for you. If you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. It's okay. I'm not gonna get offended if you don't watch it. But I'm gonna do what I want to do, and I don't want to keep on wasting time on these people that are just acting the most. They might be bored because they're probably on self-quarantine and they don't have anything better else to do. Well, you know what? Again, go and have some sex. Watch a movie. Netflix and chill. Do something. Entertain yourself. You have 5 fingers. Well, 10. Do something. Just stop. Stop annoying people. Stop trying to hurt people. You're going to hurt somebody bad enough that they're going to do something stupid. Anyway, I've got to go. An exciting project, then I will announce it soon. Otherwise, I won't be on much. Good for you, Aaron. I don't see Rox as a drama channel or even commentaries like... I don't know what I am, but I can tell you what I'm not. I am not going to sit here and talk about stupid people because, social conversation. I like that. I'm not going to deal with it. So if you are with me and you want to hang out, I'll be on the other channel tomorrow, 9 p.m., which is 4 hours from now, but tomorrow, not today. So you all do the math in your respective countries, and I'll see you tomorrow. Otherwise, Be nice, people. Be nice and go and read my Reddit. Love you. Bye.